Hello everyone, Forge Wolf Gaming here to play Biomutant.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its... You found one. You should be proud. They don't come up for it. The Nono's key energy is jump. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his. He asks you to be gentle. He says you better hurry back to the village before you...
Yeah, move furbo. Boom.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be... The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't... The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse, the Toxinol Corporation in...
I have to go there?
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the... The road ahead won't be... Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eater.
Alright.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
figured I'd check
Curious
those.
about what's up there?
Yeah.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Huh.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Okay. Ugh. There's a game about animals, so it's to be expected. Hello.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Uh-huh.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it up.
Winter
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not... He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a...
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light?
Not as much as it...
Always making...
And you're always trying...
You gain the side point, use it to unlock powers in the mutations menu. Some powers are unlocked at aura score, meaning that your side points can only unlock powers of the same color as your current aura or those without color.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
Okay, just up
The
ahead a bit.
Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Hikoda. Ifariko lotu lupayo.
To why?
Use when press down the input you have found to the ability.
Stay weird, get weirder. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Huh.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. You can take even more now.
Hmm. All right. Hmm. Okay.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Punches and spark marks. Okay. Still confused what this is technically supposed to be. I'll eventually see what it is.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Points out that the Sifu has a tight schedule, but is willing to let you in and find out if he has an open slot.
Sibi? Lapanen aginkanan. Karatna falo hutut mustugai lavute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next. And that's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain.
Brita.
Myriad wants unity between the tribes. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
Waremba.
He was hoping.
Kararan woofer and mat game. The guy la wood there.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wong Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Schleine for rotna mika.
You both have gentle.
Can both.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you.
Fale wala papa.
Once
Fale wala papa.
seeing you brings back his...
Fale afraid.
He remembers...
Waremba.
Anyway, the memories you make with your family...
Litsulu tuilausak.
Says your little friend looks like a pile of junk.
Oi oi orakta.
Peddler is eager for you to have a look at the wares. Sees your eager... Stash for your trash. Got what you wanted. The vendor says... Shines happy that the myriad will be around. not for the faint shopper.
Shumatavara Vajig.
Offers you extraordinary...
Arukida. Durre Tahalkegege.
Says the place is in... Get rid of it. Coming up short for that. Didn't need that anyway. Got what you needed. That went well.
Della Lavala Tasaruma. Amangarada Tafash.
Sometimes it's simpler to just buy what you need.
BIOMUTANT.
Says you'll get a special...
Oyav. Kurua Beruav.
Always a deal to be made.
Alright. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye!